This is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part.
All right, welcome everybody to the Sunday Morning Breakfast presents the Power Review Show. This is our third, well, technically our third episode, even though we started the number one episode of our show. So check us out, by the way, every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Facebook Live and Soundcast FM. We are the Sunday Morning Breakfast Radio Show. We just finished watching episode 303, titled "I Got This on Lock." Opinions right off the bat, probably like Bino mentioned, this probably is the best episode yet
thus far. Crazy.
So right off the bat, we are introduced to Kanan's cousin, Jukebox, who is a police officer out in D.C., and the introduction is crazy. I mean, it was...
A road cop at that.
Yes.
She is rough.
A lot of twists and turns in this episode. Seems to have the same...
DNA that
yeah,
they are all pretty evil, the Kanan family.
Absolutely.
Like, that is a rough family reunion. If you go there,
Yep.
half step on a chicken if you want. Like, they are a rough family.
Yes.
Except for Sean. Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
That's because he was raised by bros.
They keep bringing Sean back into the... Like, leave Sean. We're tired of Sean.
Yeah.
We were all ecstatic when
whoa,
Sean
whoa.
was just put away.
Please.
Sorry.
That is his son, damn it. I mean, they're allowed
Yeah,
to
he
talk
did his own son.
Can we just show a little respect for Sean?
No.
His picture's on the logo.
No, he was a
Still.
sucker.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
I
he
know,
was a
it
sucker.
You give him
is.
that much credit.
Anyway, so moving along, and then with Jukebox, we are reintroduced to Kanan, who is staying at Jukebox's house with Jukebox's girlfriend.
Yeah.
So Jukebox is. It reminded me of The Wire and the police officer in The Wire. Who also
Kima. Yes.
Woo! So
Nice little lesbian scenes there. Yes.
God bless him. Nothing too graphic, to be fair, but. You know, you get the point. So anyway, you are introduced to Kanan. He has burns on his arm from obviously the confrontation with Ghost, and he's trying to get better. But for some reason, there is a reason. Jukebox is refraining from giving Kanan the drugs to get him better
Because she wants to squeeze out information about how he got out there.
How he got there.
She's down in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
It is so D.C. that the damn scene opens up with the dude listening to go-go music.
Yes.
And it's it is D.C. to the
Yes.
bone. So
Great-
anyway, he's
great
out in
homage.
D.C. And shout out to the director because, you know, most of these shows, like
Yes.
Kanan would be a damn superhero.
Yeah, I'm glad you
He'd
mentioned
come
that.
flying through a wall.
100%
Aha,
agree
Ghost,
with
I got
you.
you.
Yeah,
No. Kanan is vulnerable. He's the most vulnerable we've
Yes,
ever seen.
I love the
Absolutely.
reintroduction of Kanan.
Yeah.
It's like what you mentioned. Usually they do this grand fireball behind the back, and he re-enters the room, and Kanan is back, and everybody's looking like, oh. But no, they showed him in a vulnerable state.
I mean, he's burnt up, ugly,
Yes.
staples on his stomach. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Who called it? Actually, because I predicted he was going to come to the fourth episode, but somebody said he was coming in the third.
No, it was at dinner. Someone told us he was coming.
Yeah,
Okay.
while we
It
were
was
out,
at-
Definitely.
marching
It
down.
was
So
wrong.
anyway, moving along. So we also see the dynamic between Tasha, Holly, and Tommy. I guess they're trying to teach Holly the business sound. We're trying to clean money.
Good
and
old
whatever.
laundering, yes.
Yes. So
And they are laundering a hair weave business
Yeah.
in a
yes,
salon and
which
all
is
that.
very lucrative, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, we should put all our money together and start up a weave company.
I mean, we'll discuss this
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Yes.
that'll be later. So anyway, you're
Yes.
learning about Holly and how she's learning about the business. A weird scene, obviously, you guys know, is when they get stopped by the cops, and then I don't know what card it is that they pull, but she then refers to Tasha as the maid
Yes.
to kind of make sure that while they got stopped, they didn't get into any trouble.
Tasha does the worst Jamaican accent
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
What did you call me now? She did the Miss Cleo recipe.
Yeah, she really did.
Yeah, I
said,
don't
Well, you know, he'll fuck with one of those bad Jamaican accents.
I'm the original Jamaican Dandada.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
Holly blamed it on herself and said she's my
Yeah,
nanny.
right.
And
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
like,
And all of a sudden, Tasha
okay.
became Belly from Ox.
Yeah,
I mean, Ox from Belly, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but anyway, as time is going on, Ghost is trying to reconnect with Tommy. Tommy's not picking up. I guess that dynamic was basically put into the forefront. So Tariq, Ghost's son, gets caught in school with Angie's gun, and now we were all sitting here like, "Whoa, wait a minute! How's Tariq texting Tommy when they took away his phone?"
Yes.
All of us look like complete idiots when the
Yes.
scene. Oh my God! It wasn't Tariq.
It's
It was
Ghost.
Ghost.
It's Ghost
Oh
after
my
all.
God! Oh my
so
God!
That
we
is
were
so Ghost.
We were such idiots. Like,
Yo.
oh my God!
Yes.
We jumped
No
up.
detective skills in this room whatsoever. Yo, what makes it worse is the one person who watched the show with us.
Yes.
Shout out to DeAndre from Unlikely Critics.
Yes, his first time
His
watching
first
the show.
time watching the show, he's like, wait a minute. Tariq doesn't have a phone. He got his phone taken away from him as
we still
punishment.
didn't get it.
Remember Tasha snapped the phone from him? Yo, Ghost is all, I know you ain't answering your mama back. Sit your ass up, boy. Yo, Ghost hit him with the back smack of his head. Tasha took the phone. We like, yo, wait a minute. We didn't even think.
Yeah, we were so idiots.
No Columbo in us whatsoever.
We were
were
so
such idiots.
into the show. We were just like, yeah, whatever,
We were like, oh my God, we figured it out.
Yep.
Mad late. So anyway, at the apex of the episode, at the end, Tommy and Ghost finally meet, and they have a conversation. He's like, "Listen, let me, they're trying to figure it out." Ghost is letting them know, like, "Listen, let's work together so we can get rid of Lobos." And Tommy's not having it, man. And I mean, we've dissected Tommy. We all love Tommy, and I don't know if this is a good idea by Tommy, because I don't know if he acts well alone. We talked about this last review.
He does not. Key line. Ghost goes, is Lobos coming after me? Tommy responds, goodbye, Ghost.
Yes. So, I mean, basically confirming to Ghost. Ghost isn't stupid.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the whole Holly pregnancy fear? Which, I mean, I'm not necessarily surprised because, as you can tell, they get it on. Like they go in. They're pretty reckless.
I've never
with
seen
it.
Tommy reach for the prophylactic there. Wait a minute, before I cancel that vagina,
He sure as hell doesn't
I'm
cancel.
going to need some magnums. Yes,
He
I've
sure
never
as
seen
hell
him do
doesn't
that.
cancel Christmas on sperm. I'll
Nah,
tell you that
not
much.
at all. Not at all.
At all. So that's another dynamic we all got introduced to, which is pretty smart. I mean, it's a new angle to the story. My main question about it is if she keeps it.
Well, I think she is. You know why? Because I think that when she had a feeling she was pregnant, she was having a conversation with Tasha, and she asked Tasha, where the hell is Ghost? And when Tasha spilled the beans as to where it was an easy insight for Tommy to go in and do what he had to do so she can save her ass and his. She's going to keep the baby.
I think she wants Ghost out, period.
She's going to keep the baby.
No, she
wants her life saved. She knows that what's going to happen to her if it doesn't happen. She plotted
And
this
she
whole
personally
thing.
dislikes Ghost. I mean, Ghost,
Of course.
She wants
paid her
him
to
out,
leave
period.
town.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
She's
think
not gonna
about the
keep that
incentive.
baby.
Think about the incentive.
She's not gonna keep that baby because she's for herself.
I don't know if does
I don't know.
Tommy pressure her to keep the baby.
She's
That's
never
a good
gonna
point.
know. Tasha's
Well-
gonna know.
And then now, if anything happens
He's
to
not
her,
gonna know.
it's not just Holly being killed. It's not just her Christmas being canceled.
It's the baby.
It's the baby as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which turns Tommy into a totally new animal.
Exactly.
Oof.
I think of
I
that
didn't
too.
think about
Exactly.
that one.
Yeah, it's not
Exactly.
a bad idea. Yeah, that's
So
that brings in another dynamic. Absolutely, yeah. Wow. So overall, you guys, I mean, this was pretty much the best episode. I mean, it was a great scene where Jukebox and Kanan are actually talking. She basically figured everything out except for what happened to Sean. He admitted to Jukebox that he outed Sean
And as
opposed
to why
Ghost.
he did it.
Right.
And
But
she made sense of it. Again, now, like I said, they're a vicious family. Any invitation to the Kanan family reunion.
They,
good, yo.
she is cold-blooded
They're
just as Kanan is.
vicious.
Her being, I mean, they're cousins, so, I mean.
She made the statement, when Sean chose Ghost, he became the enemy.
Enemy, yep. And you got to go.
True.
What?
That's,
Wicked.
I mean, again,
Boss.
we discussed last week how corny Sean was.
yeah. We were in, yeah.
I would never go to his amateur hour. But at the end of the day, he did not deserve to get slaughtered the way he did. It was crazy.
Nope. It's crazy now. So what do we forecast now? I mean, we saw the previews of the next episode.
Now, another dynamic we didn't speak on, Greg Knox
Oh, that's thanks for bringing
finally
that up.
confronted Angela.
Yes,
And
yes.
showed her pics of Ghost leaving Tommy's place.
Yes.
Now, what saved Ghost somewhat was that Ghost, before Angela walked away, Angela asked him, yo, when's the last time you seen Tommy?
Right.
And Ghost said, yo, I haven't seen Tommy. Mind you, Angela's already seen the pictures.
Right.
So she's about to walk away. He goes, hey, whoa, I went over to
But
his
Ghost
house.
is good for that. Like he
knows.
doesn't necessarily know. Like he could tell she knows something, so he was like, "All right, I'm gonna come clean."
He's still smart.
But the good thing is he didn't actually meet with Tommy because Tommy was never there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the.
So now, I guess symbolism, she throws away or puts away the apartment application.
Luxury apartment application.
No, but you missed the main part. He told her I had to choose between you or Tommy, and I
True.
chose you.
That was the defining moment.
Yeah,
And that
Defining
was
moment.
Yeah.
that was like,
It was
oh,
fun.
okay.
But yeah, but now was progressing this whole idea that they're gonna become this big family and move into this
bigger
nice
place.
luxury.
So she put it away. I'm not sure if that was a garbage or she just put it away.
No,
in
she
like
just
a
put it
cupboard
away.
or
She
something.
just put it away.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It'd have been
yeah.
more symbolic if she like ripped it and burnt it and walked away on some Angela
because
Bassett shit.
it means that she still has hope that they
Yeah,
can
yeah,
become this
yeah,
big. Because Tariq, Ghost's son, gets found with Angie's gun.
And they immediately traced the gun back to her, which
you
is
know
crazy.
what's crazy? I'm starting to like Tasha now.
You didn't like her before?
Not gonna lie.
I wasn't a
never
big fan.
liked
Yeah, I
Tasha.
wasn't a
Really?
big fan of Tasha until this episode because I just like how she handled the situation at the principal's office and how she was handling Tariq when they finally confronted Tariq about the gun.
She stepped up.
I was actually impressed by how she was
Yo,
acting.
Ghost was so dumbfounded when they mentioned Angie's name in the meeting.
Yeah,
Like he couldn't
but
speak.
You see her smirk though?
Amari has these crazy
She had
faces
control.
like,
Yo, but he was ready to blame Tasha before that. How can you be so irresponsible with your gun?
right, yeah.
She's like, what are you talking about? I keep my gun, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
When that woman straight up said Angela's name and what she did for a living, Ghost sat there just,
Yeah.
I love Angela's
Tingled
face
webs
though.
we
The
weave.
smirk she did, she was like, yeah, okay.
Nah, but yeah, I for some reason I really like
nah, Tasha handled business. Even with the rude Jamaican accent, she
Yeah.
handled
Yeah.
business, yo.
No, she knew she has to step up. Now she's stepping up. She's stepping up.
I mean, yeah, but I think the fact that it seems like she's taking control of Tommy and Holly now, and being that she's teaching Holly how the whole drug. How dumb is Holly when she's asking questions about cleaning money and all that other
Yes,
type of
because
stuff?
she's more user than
Yeah,
seller.
absolutely.
Is what it
Oh,
is.
my God.
Absolutely. So yeah, I thought Tasha for some reason I really like Tasha this episode. All right, so what are we predicting for the next episode? Obviously, with the previews that we saw, it seems like Kanan gets rehabilitated. He's, I guess,
It
somewhat
looks
back
like
to
he's
normal.
back in New York.
Yeah. I thought, and the funny thing is, like you mentioned, it was such a great point you made that usually they like to make these big introductions. I thought that was going to be his big introduction when they show in the trailer him getting out of the truck and the guns drawn and all.
Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah,
type of
yeah.
shit.
No. I like it was like, no, this is a flawed man, which makes a lot more sense.
See, that's what
leaves a
makes this
fire,
a
yeah.
great show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big Wire guy.
Yes.
One thing they did their last season of The Wire, they had Omar jump from a building, like 3 floors, and he was just like nicked up a little bit, and
Yeah.
that pissed me off.
Right.
Like, this dude was burnt alive. He had to escape. There's no reason he should look like a GQ model coming back to kill him. No reason.
Absolutely not,
None.
right.
There has
Right.
to be some realism. And also with what you mentioned as far as liking Tasha rather. See, at different points in different seasons, when you feel a different way about a character, that shows their character involvement.
Right.
And that's a good thing.
Right.
Like, I shouldn't hate Tasha. I hated her from jump.
Right.
When first season, when she was in the back of the car acting
Right,
crazy
right,
with
right,
Sean, and
right.
when she was shitting on the club, what they were making and all that, I never liked her.
Right.
But this episode, she showed why
It
she's
kind
so
of
cute.
it
I'm not
turned
gonna
my
lie.
it turned my views on her a little bit.
And I still
differently.
hate Holly.
Oh no,
Oh,
yeah, I
of
think
course.
we're always
That's
gonna see
unanimous.
Holly.
Yeah.
And I liked Angela from the beginning, but I can't stand her day by day. And I'm not gonna lie, I hope Greg does nail her because she put a wicked lie on that man.
Yeah,
And mess
yeah.
with his career.
And Greg's going hard.
As he should. He
he's
wants to
going
clear
hard.
his name.
Absolutely, yeah. He's going really, really, really hard.
That is gonna come back to her.
I don't know. So, like I said, so it seems like we're gonna see Kanan actually back in the fold.
He's gonna reunite with his people.
I think
That,
Ghost
that Dre will
is
pop
right,
up.
exactly.
and Ghost knows it's on now because he knows he's probably gonna have Kanan. Well, he doesn't know what happened to Kanan, but he'll figure out probably next episode that Kanan is back.
He think, he got to deal with his Lobos.
Nope. Now he has to
Man,
deal with
listen.
Tommy,
Exactly.
Kanan.
and not knowing he's gonna have to deal with Tasha and Holly.
So, question: you think he's gonna out Dre because of he seems to go crazy when he feels betrayed, or he's gonna work with him to try to see if he can get the insides with Ghost? You think he's gonna out
Who?
Dre? Dre.
You talking about
Kanan. You think Kanan's gonna out Dre, or he's gonna use Dre to get information then out him?
He's going to try to
He's
use him.
Dre.
He'll
He's
try to
gonna
use
use
him.
Dre. He's
But you
gonna
think
try
at
to
the end of the day he's gonna bring
He's a
him on the team, or
manipulative
he's gonna
dude.
out him out afterwards for the betrayal?
Also, watch what he does with Tommy.
He's gonna
Okay.
manipulate Tommy like crazy.
Because Tommy's, Tommy looks up to him on some hero shit. I mean, they taught Tommy game. He's,
Right.
Kanan taught Tommy and Ghost game. So, like, watch what he does to Tommy. Watch what he does to young Dre. It's going to be crazy.
But it's funny. I mean, that being said, Kanan taught Ghost the game, but Ghost essentially took that and mastered it himself and made
Yeah,
it his
because
own.
he only taught him one side of it. He taught
Right,
him the
right,
street side of it.
right,
Whereas
right.
Kanan, as they keep mentioning in this episode, Ghost is also book smart.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which
yeah,
is the
yeah.
reason why he's always 10 steps ahead with certain things,
Right. Yeah, it was an interesting episode. Probably the best episode of the season.
Easily.
I think we see all the ducks in a row. We kind of see what's going to happen, and we can't wait till to the next episode.
So it's looking like Ghost is by himself
Yeah.
right now.
As it
Absolutely.
says, shows in the picture.
Everyone-
And it's
As it
crazy.
shows.
Not only was Kanan vulnerable, but you see Ghost vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the simple fact that when he sees Tariq with the gun and realizes, wow, like maybe the whole introduction of the kids and Angie wasn't a good idea, and actually having to confront Angie about that, you kind of see Ghost that you haven't really seen him before in a way you haven't seen him before.
I mean, between firing Cantos early,
Yeah.
And that sweater vest he had on at the dinner table last week.
Right.
He's been taking L after L. He's taking L after L this year. He's taking more L's this one season in 3 episodes than the whole 3 seasons prior. But, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes.
Is he is he the smart guy we always thought he was?
He's still
Oh, yeah.
So he's not as untouchable as he once
Right.
was, but he's definitely still Ghost. Definitely showing his vulnerabilities and all that good stuff. So
I mean, he's preparing for something too, because
Absolutely.
he was talking to security people to follow him and protect him. So he's preparing.
Tasha's such a wild card, though. Tasha's such a wild card because Tasha doesn't want to see the father of her kids gone.
But she wouldn't mind him in a car bomb either. So, it's one of those things.
It's one of those things,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
All right, man. This was the review of episode 3. I got this on lock from the Star Series Power. This is the Sunday Morning Breakfast Radio Show. Also, check us out every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. only on Soundcast.
Leave comments.
Yes, subscribe to the
Subscribe.
YouTube page, Sunday Morning Breakfast Radio Show. Yes, for Preach, Bino, Voice, and Carrie. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate it, and keep showing us support. We out.